home to friendly and welcoming people, and to quite possibly the most difficult English accent to understand. Newfoundland is a vast, unspoiled beauty, and quite bluntly a gem to behold. But beneath her natural wonder, Newfoundland's temperamental beauty comes with certain risks. Targa, an annual rally race like no other, attracts international attention from all types of car enthusiasts.
The pole, we went around the pole, we almost went into the curve, we set.
Oh, I swear. So right.
That was cool. Unbelievable. I didn't spin it, that's not what I want. I don't know what you think.
These are first-time participants in the event. They're pretty pumped to be at it, and husband and wife team, good luck. Have a great week.
I'm the navigator, so Ron would have to follow what I tell him, where to turn. Everything's very quick, but I don't suspect that we'll be going that fast that it'll be like a last-minute decision for him. I think we'll probably be following very close together.
There are a ton of women in motorsport in the co-driver's seat. There's lots of us out here. I think sometimes women are a little bit intimidated about the turns and the boys club that seems to be attracting.
I don't want to be looking at the map all day. I want to be able to see some things as well. We've never done a drive like this before, where we have strict rules and we have to follow all the road rules and everything else. Usually we just go and have a really good time, but we expect to have a really good time here, but we got to follow the rules. We'll see what happens today.
I just learned that his wiring harness and his motor is out of a 5-liter Mustang, so it's only fitting that we put Ford on his car.
Maybe you could get it put on a chain.
Nice thing for Danny, if he does have problems, he can go to a Ford wrecking outfit and just sort of get parts for his Celine, and that's really neat. So, hats off to Ford.
I think there's 3 categories. We're in the first category that's going out today, and it's not really a competition.
Just off the shore of St. John's was Bell Island, its rugged landscape was the perfect place for rally school.
It may be tempting if you're a first timer and this is just kind of a fun run, just to sort of sit there and take in the beautiful scenery, and there is a ton of beautiful scenery to take in. But rally as a motorsport is unlike any other kind of motorsport there is. It's probably one of the toughest motorsports. It's, you know, climbing Mount Everest of motorsport. We're out here on real roads with real ditches and real rocks and real trees and real ocean. Lots of stuff to hit, fall into. Coming to rally school really helps you to set expectations and understand that this is maybe something a little different.
The rally school instructors emphasized the importance of clear communication between driver and co-pilot. Reading rally maps and notes in anticipation of the roads ahead were essential to keeping a good and safe rally pace. Competition spirit aside, the rally teams were unleashed onto Bell Island's closed roads.
Careful with that. That in mind. Potholes.
It's a great morning, the Ford won't start. We came down here for some moral support. Tell Danny I'll just tow him around today.
I had a heart then, but the queen has been overthrown.
We're gonna go buy Danny a new pair of jeans. Show the jeans, I feel sorry for the guy.
I get a new shirt too.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna sell it. Well, talk about bad timing. Wear this shirt.
No kidding. The strength I need to push me. You show the lights that stop me. Turn to stone. You shine me when I'm alone.
Despite a number of attempts, the car refused to cooperate. It wouldn't be the first event the Saline retired early.
No, seriously, what do you have in your car? How much?
Which one? The Saline?
Yeah.
Well, damages, everything.
Did you want this on record publicly?
I just hate that car. Saline sucks. So, Steve Saline can do this to my car.
You know what? I have a nice 430 for you.
Oh, I will never get a Ferrari.
Why?
Not a Ferrari guy.
Girls' car.
Exactly.
I tell you, Danny, I told us to hear. Girls ride horses, men ride boats.
Yeah.
That's just the long and short of it. What am I wearing? Cowboy boots. Deer, slippers.
Oh, you guys are nuts.
Ron Fair lent me his Lamborghini Murcielago. Beautiful car, perfection, Italian, reliable. Can't say enough about it.
Yeah.
Good run, real good run, except I kind of messed it there on the last one.
He needs room for air.
Zahir was closer to me than I was to you.
He was on the same distance. He kept his distance. He was waiting for you guys to do the boo-boo. And if Danny would have given a little bit more room on the side, we would have passed Danny too. No, 100 meters is not close. And it was enough to pass him anyway, so who cares? It can be 200 meters.
That one looks cool, eh, Ron?
Zahir scooped me on that one, but got another 2 days to run and left to go.
We're going to rip through here as fast as we can and make two runs through town. I believe it's about 4 kilometers, but with some real great elevation changes. So this should get pretty intense. What was that? That was fun.
With hundreds of kilometers behind them, the cars were put to rest every night in a viewing area where car fanatics could smell the rubber up close. The car shows gave drivers the opportunity to chat with other car enthusiasts and share their Targa experiences.
Everybody's driveways, yet you're running it just like you would a race truck, you know, and then trying to avoid the bumps and certainly not end up on somebody's lawn.
Have some fun.
Being a kid all over again. Whoa, boy. This is fucking crazy. Oh, I smell clutch, rubber, check engine light, you name it.
You know, this is my first Targa.
You were mouthing the car, not me. I was waiting for Zahir. Zahir is like back ways there, so I don't know, what do you think? Well, Zahir says I can't drive, eh? So maybe this will prove that I can, maybe. I don't know, see what he says.
We have a Maserati MC12 over there, the white black. There's only 3 in North America.
Well, that's quite the collection, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hot Tour collection.
At the height of the race, and in the middle of nowhere, Danny was sidelined yet again. The Lamborghini was in need of some quality shop time. Team Soldier On came to the rescue. The military team recognized Zahir from Race the Base, an extraordinary event held at the Cold Lake Canadian Air Force Base, which raised money for breast cancer. They arranged to use a local shop at the Gander Air Force Base, allowing Team ZR to address the problem.
Do you have blocks? We can drive the car over blocks.
We usually just drive up on these, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking.
We're gonna need a bunch of them.
If we lift the back, raise it up, we're gonna need the brake on to brake the wheel, the CV axle as well. Has to come out.
We're lucky. Trevor. He said he's got bad at first. Trevor.
Trying to look like you know what you're doing.
I do know what I'm doing. I'm a journeyman millwright.
You're gonna rip your pants some more.
The culprit was a manufacturer defect, a leak in the gas tank that would normally require several days in the shop.
Okay, don't lose that plug in the drain or something.
No, we need a fuel to put back in the car.
I don't need it all.
Jeez, you got a leak here.
That's right, boys and girls. If you join the Army, maybe someday you might find yourself doing an improvised repair on a Lamborghini Murcielago as well. The plan, I think, right now, tentatively, is once they purge the fuel tank of all the vapors, so I don't blow up, we'll try to bring it in here and we'll see if we can't weld that hole up shut and get the ZR steam back out.
Fueled with Targa Spirit, the teams worked tirelessly into the night to get the Lamborghini up and running by morning, and Danny back in the race.
Turning now to a major story closing in on Newfoundland. Hurricane Maria is headed for the province. Late today, the storm gained strength and could be just hours away from being felt in St. John's.
I feel so
gonna
close to
drive
you right
Mark,
now.
how's that?
It's a force field. I wear my
Because she's having fun. She's really happy. My gal is London up here.
There's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. feel
really
so
been pleased with the way we're obeying the highway rules from going from one stage to another.
Oh yeah? I thought you said you did 320.
No, I didn't do 320. I was like,
Why are you holding a radar detector in your hand? I thought that was illegal in this province.
Where'd it come from?
Yeah, it was under the seat.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I was just saying to Roland, next year I might sell that one and just do the tour class and probably get a Murcielago. It's nerve-wracking doing Targa. You're always trying to get your time. You don't know what's coming over the next bump. In this, you can take your time where you can go wide open and you don't have that pit in your stomach.
Yeah,
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And we go to the front of the line every time. We get to eat first.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
We gotta have a talk.
This might be an opening for a new class.
Targa will be based around this
exotic
class in the next couple of years.
I will bring 20 next year.
Well, that will put, this will become a world-class event. If you bring 20 cars here, there'll be people flying from all over the world to get
You
here.
just need to go home and have a happy ending and go home.
Streets were cleared, houses were empty, and the air was tense with excitement. The race was not missed by anyone. With unpredictable road conditions and loose gravel patches, the stakes were increased as competitive drivers charged forward with aggressive sportsmanship.
I enjoy my car, I love speed, and I push to the limits when I can. So on the fourth day I was feeling comfortable and decided to just push a little more because my car is just gorgeous to drive and an excellent handling car. And I hit some gravel and had a mishap.
Everybody off the road! He's coming!
Yeah, right. He was ready to downshift. He was braking properly. He was lining himself perfectly for the left turn. He knew there was a square, what we call in rally a square left. He went okay, and I think at the exit of the turn was some gravel. When he put the power down, traction control or not, to a certain point when you have so much horsepower, boom, the car goes away. He corrected the car, saved it, and then suddenly the car made a left turn on itself.
It's what happens. It's the last thing I expected to see, but I'm sure that anybody else that crashed this week would say the same thing, that that's the last thing they were expecting or wanted to do, but you can't choose racing. It's just the way it is. But again, it's like anything else in life that causes problems, you've got to find a way to solve it, and this is solvable just like anything else.
These things happen when you're in racing, especially rally racing, because you don't know what's ahead of you like you do on a racetrack. And so to me it's not a big deal. I just have slight bumper damage, a little bit of fender, and a little bit of water. And I do have a shop in Calgary. I will fix it and I will come back next year because I love rally racing. Newfoundland experience has been excellent for me and my clients.
Happens to the best, but still it's hard when you see your own car in the water, right?
I will stay Alexandria and face the music, you will see. How many crazy guys are out there that drives car like this to the limit? I do.
From the middle, but you'd have to strap it from the wheels, like wheel to wheel and then wheel to wheel around the car with a central point. I don't think anybody's pulled an Enzo out of the ocean with a crane before, so I'm gonna have to try it.
Well, we have sold in the pedal, we have sold everywhere. Less sold water we have here, better it is.
That's the thing, we're gonna have to try a whole bunch of different things.
Hey, let's lift it safely because I want this car to be perfect.
He's got to have a sling for it, right? Sling down to the skids and lift up on it, right? Because
lift up on the strap. How do they lift tanks?
This is how we learn. We get, I mean, the best drivers in the world crash. So what's wrong?
What about if we go through the spoke?
Like underneath, right? We'll put 8x8 or something like that underneath it, right? That way it'll keep it from coming in on the carbon fiber.
Yeah, as long as the angles clear the car.
Support here and here so that it stays as a square, right?
The most important part of this whole project is to keep it the way it is, and that's going to require lifting it as gently and as meticulously as possible. You damage the car more when you pull it out recklessly than when you drive it into a ditch in the first place. So the key is to pick it up from underneath and crane it onto something. That's the best way to keep the car from being damaged any more than it already is.
And I got my Ferrari shoes.
You got a good sense of humor.
You got to. Good job, guys. Good job. Pretty level. The car out of here before the high sea takes it away again. I'm not going to the water second time or third time. That's it.
You can move yourself, guys, because if one of them straps goes, she's going 20 feet either way, right?
20 feet, stay back. Keep back the line.
Hey? Wow. Doesn't look bad at all.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It doesn't look bad at all. We get an FXX. How many people can get to racer jets? How many people can get to crash in Enzo? It's not too many. I'm lucky.
Good job, guys. Good job.
I did have just a few days ago a conversation with my clients that I want to do something extra to my car. Well, now it gives me an excuse to change my car, and I will. And I will make it still the best Enzo in the world ever. And I come back next year and have fun again.
I understand anyone on this car is not going to be alright. No.
That's my car as well.
That's your car?
Yeah.
No.
Stay behind the TV, nothing happened, you know, you do this type of job, yes, you know, so that's part of life, we enjoy, and I have no hesitation to go back with him, absolutely none.
I don't doubt that he'll be here next year, and I don't doubt that that car will be here next year. He was, just now, he said, yeah, maybe we'll make it a different color.
I'm surrounded, each doorway covered by at least 20 men. And they're gonna take me, throw me in prison.
We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine.
Okay, now the next one. What's the other one again?
Ready?
Right. Time again.